In rural California mountain towns, voting patterns are starting to favor Democrats more than before. My colleague Julie Brown Davis and I have spoken to numerous grassroots Democratic leaders and residents in California's 3rd Congressional District, which is the most geographically diverse in the state.
Democrats at the state and national levels believe this district in the Sierra Nevada is one of the few Republican-leaning districts in the state that could flip blue for the upcoming 2026 midterm elections. If it does, it could have significant implications for the Democratic Party, which only needs to regain 3 seats to flip the House in 2026. And longtime residents and Democrats say they haven't ever experienced a groundswell of energy in the historically red region like the one underway now. In June, several hundred people showed up to a No Kings protest in the small town of Quincy. About 1,000 protested in Truckee and several thousand in Grass Valley, a small city in the Sierra foothills between Tahoe and Sacramento. It all makes sense. Rural residents feel the impacts of the Trump administration's cuts in unique ways. They're surrounded by public land that Congress has repeatedly attempted to sell off, and they rely on outdoor recreation to sustain their economies. Immigration fills many service-based jobs in resort towns in Lake Tahoe and Mammoth Lakes. Rural hospitals need federal funding to stay open.
Currently, the 3rd District is represented in Washington by the Rockland-based Republican Representative Kevin Kiley. In April, Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Senator Bernie Sanders held a rally in Sacramento County, which is part of Kiley's district. About 30,000 people showed up, and the line to get inside the rally was 3 miles long. Among the district's registered voters, nearly 33% are registered Democrats, while Republicans make up about 39%. According to recent registration data. In mid-June, more than 200 residents in Auburn, a city halfway between Sacramento and Lake Tahoe, attended a community town hall to speak out against the Republican budget bill, which at the time included $1.5 trillion in proposed spending cuts. Organizers from Placer County Democrats told SFGate they'd sent multiple invites to Kiley's office but received no response. A group of residents stood up and sang a satirical ballad to their absent representative.
Kevin Kiley, where are you? With 16 months to go until the midterms, the biggest obstacle for Democrats is not necessarily generating opposition against Kiley, but rather sustaining momentum and energy to turn out voters in 2026. 3 years ago, people didn't believe it'd be possible to flip District 3. Now, after laying so much groundwork in communities across the Sierra and seeing the burgeoning political energy, it's a different story.